It'll be Logan Forsyth, who averages almost 4 assists a game, one of the top kids in 3A and in the state. Marcus McCone, the spot-up shooter. He's dead-eye from downtown. Quincy Matthews, 20.6 a game, 8.8 rebounds a game. Max Mills, the defensive stopper for Coach Turley. And inside it'll be big Austin Adams. And that means Tanner Leishman will come off the bench, the other big for Desert Hills in this one.
Yeah, but that's a good place for him to play. I really like him because he comes in, he's an excitable kind of guy, and he really does add a punch if he'll come in and play his game. He maybe sometimes likes to step out and shoot the three. They need him down low.
Thunder trying to punch their ticket to the semis, but Juan Diego has other ideas and about to meet the starters for the Soaring Eagle. It'll be number 2. That'll be Gabe Colosimo, 18 points a game. Oh, he can score. He's coming off a knee injury. He hasn't been quite as explosive. He kind of re-aggravated it, but he is as healthy as he's been in some time. In the backcourt with him will be Joel Bruder, another guard. Watch out for Bruder. He can drive, penetrate, kick the dish. And then Malik Fagan-Foster, athletic guard, kind of a swing player for the Soaring Eagle team. And then you've got number 14, Avery Ames, and number 32, and that is
Alexander Hoffman.
Hoffman that gets the start for the Soaring Eagle. Mike, should be exciting. About to have our Crazy Bob's tip-off here. The audio-video experts, 155 North Bluff Street, doing it right since 1984. What's your thoughts on this one?
I tell you, I'm excited about this one. Juan Diego, I listened to some of the media up here. They're looking at Juan Diego as a good chance to move on. They mentioned the Region 9 and the power they've got down there, but they said if someone can break through, they mentioned Juan Diego. I got to tell you, Richfield, though, didn't get a lot of love. I'm thinking they're a pretty good team to determine this tournament as well. But this one will be a great game. Desert Hills can win it. They're going to have to play a good game.
All right, put 8 minutes on the clock, and play-by-play of the first quarter brought to you by Wilkinson's, a unique place to shop next to Fiesta Fun. And Quincy Matthews, skies high. Thunder have possession. To start it off, it's Forsyth calling the play. Left side to Q. Over to Mills. Mills will back it back out. Man-to-man defense. Thunder, black unis. The white with the blue trim for the Soaring Eagle. Baseline kick to McCone. Circle back out to Forsyth. Whip it inside to Adams, kick it back out. Good look at a team D3, and it's down for Max Mills. That's a perfect way to start this game, Mike.
Yeah, that's great. He went, seeing again the inside play. They went to Adams, but spotting up on that 3-line was Mills, and he knocked it down.
3-0 on the Salisbury home scoreboard. We'll keep track of it all day long for you. Backdoor cut, Colosimo up and no, didn't get it to go. Up high for the rebound is Austin Adams. Give it ahead to Mills. Over to McCone. McCone will slow back, give it to Forsyth. He'll get it right back, go to Q. Q driving, hanging, hitting. Oh my, 5-0 start for the Thunder.
That's where he is so good, is down low on that baseline. He's so fluid, so easy, kissed it off the glass.
Mike McGarry, Devin Dixon, glad you're with us here. 3A State quarterfinals from the Maverick Center in West Valley. Driving, Malik Fagan-Foster, no. Got his own rebound blocked by Austin Adams.
Everything I asked for in Austin Adams in the first 2 minutes, he's come through.
Forsyth, whip it to the corner to Mills, give it back up right angle to McCone, and now reset it through Forsyth. Man-to-man defense here. They swing it to the corner to Mills. Now Q. Q, kick to the corner. Marcus, triple threat, pump fake, and then catch, shoot. Drill it, another Team D out of sales 3. The second of the game, this one off the hot hand of Marcus McCone.
Well, there's no doubt about it. If the Thunder can keep hitting those kind of shots, they're going to have a great game. Beautiful, again, set up by McCone.
Outside, holding on the dribble is Avery Ames. Give it up now to Foster Fagan. Inside Ames, and he got it, and one opportunity. Avery Ames scores the first points of the night for Juan Diego. Beautiful whip pass inside.
See who they called the foul on. Here there's nothing goes up on the boards. The official stepped right in front of me and then held his fingers out. I have no idea.
I think Austin Adams, but I'm not sure. And the free throw is good by Ames, and it's an 8-3 Desert Hills lead on the Salisbury home scoreboard. A little show of a press, but they back off into a man-to-man. Forsyth zigs across the timeline. Now Forsyth behind the back. Hand off to Mills. He'll weave to the middle of the floor, and Max will back it back out straight away. Now we'll go inside to Q. Quick turnaround spin move and attacks, and a foul on the Soaring Eagle on number 14, Avery
That's Ames. Yeah, Ames picks up his first personal, and that was a good move. I like what that time Matthews did. He was getting heavy pressure. He leaned into that and then made a quick cut, and they had to foul him.
Forsyth gets it into Adams, but he can't control it. Now he does. He goes up, left is short. Rebound, Colosimo. Colosimo, lead pass ahead. All alone for the lay-in. It's up and good by Malik Fagan-Foster.
You cannot afford that. That was way too easy. As he broke, it was all alone, laid it up and in.
8-5, 5:25 to go. Forsyth, crossed half court. Double team comes, gets it to Adams. And Adams traveled, they say. I was blocked, couldn't see his feet. He was trying to chest pass it through traffic, and he got it away, but they said he shuffled those feet, Mike.
Yeah, could have said happy foot. I mean, that's what they called, obviously. I didn't see it, but hey, they're there, we're not, so we'll have to go with it.
So, what was a hot start now? Things have settled down. It's just a three-point game. Desert Hills up, but digging in defensively. Ames, kick at the left side to Bruder. Bruder inside to the big guy. That is Hoffman. Now it's to Ames. Ames attacking down the middle. Finger roll won't go. And a rebound to McCone and a foul on Alexander Hoffman. His first personal foul.
Yeah, pretty easy call, I thought, on Hoffman there. He was over the back. He did get a hold of the ball, but when you have to go through a guy to do that, that's exactly what happened. So it'll be a foul. That is the second team foul, out of bounds Thunder.
4:56 to go, first quarter. And now they do pick up again full court. Forsyth going to beat it behind the back dribble. And now set up the half-court offense. He'll give it up to Q. Turns, faces, gives it right back to Forsyth. He wants play 4 down. Q to Mills, left angle beyond the three-point line. Screen coming from Leishman, who just checked in. And Mills lost the handle, stolen. And Mills trying to track it back down, and he last touched it. It'll be Soaring Eagle basketball.
This game's starting out the way the last game ended. And I'm not saying right or wrong, but it's a very physical style, and the officials so far seem to be letting that go.
And again, if you missed it, Richfield wins early this morning. It's been Lomond, and it was Pineview hanging on to beat UNA. Those updates from earlier brought to you by Hearst Ace Hardware, the helpful folks on the corner of Boulevard Bluff St. George, Main Street in Cedar City, as there's a whistle and a foul.
Yeah, Max Mills picks up the personal there. He was guarding a little bit too close, bodied him up, so it's out of bounds to the Soaring Eagle.
Into Colosimo, guarded by Mills. That's a big assignment for Mills. Inside, Fagan-Foster, and he got it.
Wow, just sheer muscle on that one. I thought he was kind of off balance, but he floated it up and in.
He's got 4 of the 7 for the Soaring Eagle. Leishman fake left, hang on to it, puts it on the bounce, now goes inside to Q. They double him immediately. Now they back off, spin move, Q, left hand off the glass, didn't get the roll, and it's knocked out of bounds. Leishman poked it off Malik Fagan-Foster. It'll stay with the Thunder.
Yeah, nice job by Leishman as he's into the. He's a big kid. They need him in there down low, and he just slapped it away and it went off one of the opposition and out of bounds. So it will be Thunder ball as Mills goes to the bench. Logan Hokinson checking into the ball game once again for the Thunder.
Lob it into Leishman, right inside, set piece for Matthews, and he's fouled. He couldn't get the and one.
Yeah, and not very happy is Avery Ames. He thought he'd bodied him up pretty good. Well, he did. He bumped him pretty hard, and he gets the personal. So he's got 2, and that'll put a good free throw shooter, Q, at the line, Quincy Matthews.
Fun to watch him since he's been starting for the Thunder as a sophomore, and he saw him mature and become an impact player, more so as a junior. But the development and the confidence has soared to new heights in his senior season as he makes the first from the Fabulous Freddy's free throw line.
Christopher Ward checking in the ball game for the Soaring Eagle as, again, Q gets both of his free throws. So it ups the lead to 3, 10-7.
Yeah, he's got 4. Mills and McComb both have 3s.
Yep.
Trap now the Thunder trying to force the turnover, and it's still loose. Fagan-Foster, though, tracks it down. He's going to attack on the run. Missed it. Rebound Matthews. Matthews averages 8.8 rebounds a game. Now he can rebound and run the other way. Instead, though, kicks it back out to Forsyth. Forsyth looking for a Leishman screen, tries to use it, and it's stolen. And now a foul on Forsyth.
Yeah, frustration foul. He turned, may have gotten bumped as he tried to pass it off. The ball was hit. He just reached out and kind of grabbed the leg. And so he gets his first foul. That is the third team foul.
Looking for our Appliance Wholesalers Plus Playmaker Play of the Game. We'll also name a Dad's Trucking Player of the Game and a Jimmy John's Super Sub in our locker room post-game show at the conclusion of this one. Right now, 3-point lead for the Thunder. Fagan-Foster turns into double team. lost it, but it goes right out top to Esley Tan. He'll give it to Fagan Foster, right angle. Q giving him space. Obviously, the scouting report is he doesn't like to shoot the three. Now.
And he's not going to, at least not right now.
Give it up out top to Christopher Ward, also in for the Soaring Eagle. And back out to Tan. Tan moving Nichols, Zachary Nichols across. Now give it back up to Ward. Ward driving, left hand, spin back to the middle. Help comes, and they call travel.
Yeah, good call. As he turned inside, he wanted to pass it off immediately. You could see that the passing lane was a little bit congested, and he hesitated just enough to drag that pivot foot.
2:56 to go, first quarter. Desert Hills 10-7 lead.
So Ty Simister just checks into the ball game as Logan Forsyth gets a breather. So as expected, they go to the young kids.
Inbound to McCone, and he'll give it over to Hokanson. This is going to be interesting to see how Hokanson plays against some of the pressure guard line defense. Now Q gets it left angle, spin move into a help defense. Still gets a shot off. Leishman over the back with an offensive foul on a rebound attempt.
Yeah, kind of obvious on there. That time, it was a good thought. Quincy Matthews in. He's very good. He spun to the outside, but he didn't know there was an extra backside help man, and he basically turned right into the defense.
Well, you knew that Juan Diego was going to campaign to make somebody other than Q beat you, and you can see they're sending help, and then they're retreating off of it, but Q spun away from the help and into the arms of a defender, and then Leishman over the back. Thunder apply a little pressure, but it's broken. Alexander leaves it for Colosimo. You can see his left knee is still braced up. Colosimo driving in, stripped by Leishman. Simister couldn't get it, but it's thrown into the backcourt, and it'll be Thunder basketball.
Yeah, Coach Colosimo crossed away pretty upset. He thought there was a big foul in there, but nonetheless, the ball will stay or go to Desert Hills.
And you can see Coach Hokanson on the Thunder bench. He's kind of the OC, so to speak, as he calls out the play. Logan Hokanson, his son, gets it over to Q. Quincy Matthews looking for McCone on a curl. Drive the lane, lost the handle off his knee, out of bounds, last touch by McCone.
Yeah, he was tripped up, but I think actually the ball was hit into his foot, and that caused him to go down, so it is the TO turnover for Desert Hills. They lead it by 3, 10-7.
I appreciate Salisbury Homes, keeping track of the score. Your dream home awaits, always affordablehomes.com. Bruden, as Bruder drove the lane and is whistled in a hand check call against the Thunder. Joel Bruder nobody stopped him there as he got all the way to the rack.
Second foul, by the way, whistled on Tanner Leishman. Again, a little mental mistake there, Devin. It's all they had to do was stand their ground. From a half court, you knew that Bruder was going to the hole. He had a full head of steam. Now he steps up and hits a free throw.
First point of the game for Joel Bruder. And he'll have another one. 2:04 to go first quarter. 10-8. And the free throw is up, and it is going to get the friendly bounce.
Sometimes you wonder how they can bounce off the rim, go so high, and still go straight down.
1 point game on the Salisbury home scoreboard as Bruder hits two. They break the pressure, and then it's tipped and into the backcourt. No violation as Mills gets it and gets it over to Hokanson and then gets it right back. Little zone defense here, little matchup man zone.
But they come out very deep, Devin. They're pushing them almost all the way to half court on
And
that.
Hokanson's going to take a team D3 from the left side, too strong. Rebound, Soaring Eagle. Here comes Colosimo, right down the lane. Acrobatic lay-in with the left hand.
And again, having to lay off a little bit was Quincy Matthews. I think he realized now he's going to go to the free throw. Well, he's going to be fouled, so it's a foul on Colosimo. Just wanted to quickly make the point, though, that he knew if I tried to, I'm probably just going to foul. It was a good position down low. He let him score.
So Thunder trail for the first time here, 11-10, with possession. Q right in front of us, set to inbound. Get it into Hokanson. And Thunder running that half-court offense. McCone left side to Hoke. Hoke looking inside for Adams. Nothing there, so they reset out top to Mills. Q on a curl. Has a crease. Left hand. Oh, out of control. Couldn't get it to fall. And now reach in, and they're going to call a foul, I believe, on Austin Adams.
Yeah, quick whistle underneath as Adams trying to tie up the man, but that's huge, Dev, because that is the second foul on Austin Adams. There's a guy they've got to have, I think, in this ballgame because Leishman's already been in and out with 2 fouls.
Here at the Maverick Center, State playoffs presented by Legend Solar, Utah's premier solar provider. Stop running your power. Get a custom quote. Check out legendsolarteam.com. Colosimo and the Soaring Eagle across half court. Mills had a chase and stayed on his hip. Help came, and it was a big collision, and they call a block, I believe,
I don't
on the
like
Thunder.
that. Wow, I thought he had great position, down low. That is number 3. See, there it was. Austin Adams just picked up his 3rd foul.
Second on Austin. I have him for 2, Mike. But I could be wrong. They don't post him up here at the Maverick Center to verify that. Of course, with the cans on, can't hear the PA, and sometimes the officials who are signaling away from us, hard to pick up the number. But regardless, Colosimo misses from the free throw line.
His first attempt as a team, though, 3 out of 4 for the Soaring Eagle.
One more coming for Gabriel.
That looked a lot better.
2-point lead for Juan Diego. Just under 1 minute to play here, first quarter. Hokinson patiently just bringing it up. Now goes to Mills. Juan Diego waiting to pounce. Mills gets it across half court to Q. Q lost it out of bounds. Turnover.
The trap is really causing some problems right now for Desert Hills as they had to throw it. And by the time they got it there, I think that actually Matthews was thinking, I got to do something with it real quick, and he just didn't get the hands on the ball.
High school basketball here from the state tournament, brought to you by Rolling Stone. You got the new Dixie Gold decorative rock. Just look for the Little Rock House on Sunset at Rolling Stone. Colosimo, and an offensive illegal moving screen is called right there on Malik Fagan Foster. That'll be his first.
Yep, first personal. That is they got just 4 team fouls on Juan Diego, so maybe I gave someone on one side one. I don't know.
Hoffman, Ames, Foster, and Colosimo all have fouls, I believe, for them. 4.
I had 2 on Ames. That's where I'm off a little bit here.
McCone, trap. And they call a reach-in foul on Juan Diego on Christopher Ward. Yeah, you're right, Mike. And the crowd wanted to travel.
Well, you know,
at least from the Juan Diego section.
That's right. And from where you're sitting up in the stands, I'm sure it looked that way. But what they didn't see was his arm draped across the front there, holding on to it.
Glad you're with us on local TV 10 or sportsradio1061.com, as well as 106.1 if you're out and about in southern Utah. Final seconds here of the first quarter. Desert Hills will hold for 1. They're down 12-10. Forsyth, chest high, left-handed dribble. Little crossover back and forth, just letting it go down. They're going to go here with 7. And he's going to kick it to Q. Q with 5, and he shuffled the feet travel.
Yeah, easy call by the official. Q got a little excited there. Now that still leaves almost 4 seconds and plenty of time for the quick Soaring Eagle to get a shot away.
Zach Fuchs checking in for Austin Adams. Make sure he doesn't pick up a cheapie here in the final seconds. And Jace Jones also off the bench for Coach Turley. Colosimo, cross half court into the corner. Gets it off in time, and he missed it. That's the way the first quarter will end, and Juan Diego takes a 2-point lead into the break. 12-10 on the Salisbury home scoreboard. More action in the 3A state tournament from the Maverick Center when we come back on your Region 9 radio network.
Want to make your HD TV even better? Centricom has the HD channels you want. Our HD DVR gives you total control of your experience. And we're always adding new channels to serve you better. Why settle for less? Get our full HD lineup, now with over 61 HD channels. Call or visit us online and get the best HD experience from Centricom.
In times like these, a small business has to work smart to make it. Centricom can help. We've got the business class services you need for less. We're the fastest small business internet speeds available today. The reliability of 24-hour network monitoring and superior tech support. And our commitment to grow when you do with scalability that's both fast and flexible on our own fiber optic network. Make the smart choice. Call or visit Centricom.com today.
Welcome back to the Maverick Center. Mike McGarry, Devin Dixon. Thanks for spending your Thursday afternoon with us, however you're accessing us in southern Utah or on local10.tv with Centricom. Put 8 on the board and Juan Diego possession up by 2 as quarter number 2 underway. Fagan Foster, whip pass inside and deflected out of bounds, last touch by Leishman. tough pass in traffic there, and Leishman poked it away.
I tell you, it's almost surprising he got it that close. It was a lot of folks inside, but it's out of bounds to the Eagle.
Soaring Eagle out top. It's Joel Bruder. He's a lefty, but with the right-hand bounce right now. Forsythe in his hip pocket. Now kick it over to Alexander Hoffman. Hoffman give it up to Gabe Klossmo. Cut through a double team. Kick it to Fagan Foster. Ball is recovered, and then he attacks, trying to get into traffic. Now it's loose. He goes down, gets it. Kick to Klossmo for a team D3, and a Rainmaker 3 finds the bottom of the net.
Now that's why a guy like that is so tough to guard. He just caught and shot at Devin. He knew where he was, and he got it.
Forsythe kicks to Mills, and they say he traveled.
Oh, wow.
He stepped back.
And that was just, I agree. I thought it was a simple step back, and he popped it, but nonetheless it didn't go through. And the TO.
Too many turnovers early here for Desert Hills, and they find themselves down by 5. Largest deficit of the game. 7:05 to go, second quarter. Colosimo, this might be one of the Mills' toughest assignments. He's had to guard some of the best guards in Region 9 all year, but he's got to go against Colosimo right now. Mills defending. Gabe going left side. Cross him over, and they got Mills with a hand check.
Mills gets the foul. Mills ended up on the ground. Mills is definitely frustrated right now. He knows he's got a chore on his hands, but he says, hey, wait a minute. Help me out here a little bit.
We've seen him guard Bowker. We've seen him guard Tyler Bennett. We've seen him guard, Jacob Fry. We've seen Mills take on James Binion in Region 9 play, but this is a tough assignment for him at the state tournament, big setting. And Colosimo with the trip to the foul line makes him pay and buries the first.
Yeah, he's got 7 points in the ball game. 2 out of 3 trips to the line have been successful for him. He's got 1 more coming up.
Seattle Pacific, I think, is the stop after his prep career is done for Colosimo. Familiar team for Southern Utah fans, as Dixie State ends up playing them quite often in the D2 ranks. Thunder need a bucket here, down 7. 17-10 on the Salisbury home scoreboard. Ty Simister over to Tanner Leishman. Now left side to Marcus McCone. McCone's only had 1 shot from the corner, and he buried the 3, but haven't been able to get him another good look. Forsythe now spins, hangs off the iron too strong. Rebound, Fagan Foster. Only Quincy Matthews in there trying to get an offensive rebound. Now Fagan Foster wants to push. Off the window too strong. Bruder gets the rebound. Kick out. Colosimo, deep 3. Off the iron, no good. Tracked down by Forsythe. And he finds Quincy Matthews. And wild sequence there, Mike.
I tell you what, it is wild. And this is a very physical, aggressive game, a lot of which comes from that number 10, Fagan Foster.
McCone, there's a set piece 3, and he drained it. Brought to you by Team D Auto Sales, 488 East St. George Boulevard, where you get great selection, quality, and price. McCone's second of the game.
That's a beautiful 3-point shot because he set up, he squared up, he got it, and he took his time and buried it.
5:47 to go, second quarter, 17-13. Thunder trailing. Fagan Foster, deep 2. No. Rebound, Simister. Here come the Thunder. Over to Forsythe. Forsythe. Q was trying to lean in and post up. He couldn't find him. Now over to Simister. Fagan Foster on Sims. Forsythe whip pass. Leishman all alone. Left hand got it off the glass.
And what a beautiful no-look pass from the top of the key. Leishman did a great job getting free underneath, lays it in.
First points of the game for Tanner Leishman. And it is all of a sudden back to a 2-point game, 17-15. 5:03 to go here, first half action. Bruder drives in, kicks out top. There's Fagan Foster going to take a 3, left it short. Rebound, though, kept alive by Christopher Ward. Fagan Foster on a handoff. He'll attack. And no shot. They say foul on a hand check on Ty Simister.
Wow. Once again, twice now we've seen Big Fagan Foster dial it up from outside. He looks uncomfortable. That's not his shot. That drive, that's his game.
To the free throw line will go Fagan Foster. 17-15. Here from the Maverick Center. First free throw is good.
I'd like to know a little bit more about this Fagan Foster. I am very impressed. He averages nearly 13 points a game, but he's physical, he's big, and he's very agile for a pretty good-sized guy.
Yeah, pretty good from the Fabulous Freddy's free throw line as he buries 2. It's 19-15.
Little break in the action, but it'll be Desert Hills ball out of bounds underneath with the pass in is Quincy Matthews.
Quincy has not really had a lot of clean looks. He's only got 4 points, and 2 of them came from the free throw line.
Yep.
They beat a little pressure. Simister now backs it back out. Into the corner now, skip to McCone. McCone dribbles in and pulls it back out as well. Calls for Simister to come get it. Now Forsyth will come get it. The zone has slowed down the offense as Colosimo picks off the pass, telegraphed it. Simister trying to track it down. Colosimo finishes with the right hand from the right side.
Yeah, great body control. He basically on the drive, Devin, let the defense make their move and then countered it and easily laid it in.
First player in double figures is Gabe Colosimo. He's got 10. 21-15 lead for the Soaring Eagle. They break the press. Quincy Matthews drives in and a block on Alexander in the post.
Yeah, again, that is the game they really need to get Quincy. And I know it's easier said than done against this team, but he has got to get touches. He's got to get himself mentally into the game. That time, I thought great baseline drive. He was going to the hole.
So Alexander Hoffman picks up number 2. He'll take a quick seat. Gabe Colosimo will also check out. His substitutions coming in. Tan is back in.
Also, Logan Hoganson checking in. Ty Simister out for the Thunder.
Yeah, as a coach, you want to keep guys fresh for the second half, and you also want to use the bench as much as you can. And if you keep winning, to keep guys fresh for potentially tomorrow and Saturday as well, with the hope of a state championship very much alive for both these two clubs. Two of the favorites probably preseason.
I think you're right.
And Quincy Matthews misses the front end. And now the Thunder will pick up a little full court. And they beat it. Ames drives. Bruder, 3. Open look, but didn't get it to fall.
Boy, nice backside rebound by McCone. He was there, and he went up high to bring it down.
Forsyth. Left side, McCone. Deep, team D3, missed it. Leishman tips it to Q. Left hand up and in. How about Leishman volleyballs it to his teammate?
Beautiful. What a job it was. I think he just looked over, saw Matthews right there, and just, volleyballed it down.
21-17. Juan Diego with possession and a 4-point lead. Fagan Foster working on Q, and they call a travel.
That was good because I think what happened is he was ready to move, and then the last second, out of the corner of his eyes, he saw number 22, Quincy Matthews, and I think he stepped before he dribbled.
3:11 to go before the break. Fast moving first half, really, Mike. I mean, this half has flown by. Maybe it seems quicker because the last second half we saw here at the Maverick Center took forever, and that was Uena and Pineview. And if you haven't heard, Pineview ends up hanging on for the victory to advance to tomorrow's play. Leishman going to drive in the lane, and they're going to call a foul on the Soaring Eagle.
Yeah, Fagan Foster, I believe, gets the personal.
That's number 2.
He didn't like the call, but a pretty good call, I believe.
Holding his wrist a little bit there, too. Maybe the elbow hit the ground as he tried to take the charge.
That Fagan Foster? Yeah, you're right, he is.
Maybe a finger.
Saying, ow, and I got the foul, too?
Tanner Leishman, who will step to the fabulous first free throw line, missed the first. Leishman has been a spark. Didn't play with Desert Hills until they moved to town for his senior season. But with him and Adams, you do have some pretty good 1-2 punch there in the post, but consistency has been kind of hard to find for those two guys on the same given game.
That's right. He only got 1 out of 2 from the line. Cuts the lead to 3.
And he's got 3 points. Does Tanner Leishman. Just under 3 minutes to play first half. Colosimo back in. Colosimo, Bruder, Ward, Ames out there, as well as Zachary Nichols. It'll be Ames with a little floater, middle of the key, no. Rebound, Marcus McCone.
Good position underneath. In fact, I thought that time, great job by the Thunder. They had the ball surrounded.
Forsyth, Hokinson, McCone, Leishman, Quincy Matthews on the court for Coach Turley right now. Inside, back out. Hokinson, skip pass to Forsyth. Forsyth back to Hokinson, splits the double team. Looking for a pass, it's tipped to McCone. Ooh, dangerous there.
Yep.
Hokinson. Right angle Forsyth now left angle McCone. Moving this zone, but they haven't got a reversal, and they're not getting a lot of open looks.
No, they're not. Soaring Eagle doing a great job of jumping the passing lanes. They're not giving them anything inside.
Hokinson sets a screen. Now kick for McCone. That was a set play, but the pass was high, and so he couldn't get a set shot off. Deep into this possession. We're under 2 minutes to go first half. Now Hokinson hanging, and a foul. He'll shoot 2.
Yeah, I think the foul was on Colosimo. No, yeah, it was. Coming from behind as Gabe reached up and kind of bumped the body. So that'll be number 2 on Colosimo, and that'll put Hokinson in the line shooting a couple.
Again, no Tanner Turley, the other sophomore for Desert Hills. He's got some cartilage in the knee, behind the kneecap. He's going to get more evaluation, but might have to have surgery, might not. They're going to see if they can just scope it. But he is not going to be able to play this whole tournament for the Thunder.
Oh, wow.
Hokinson
ended up nothing.
Misses both.
Yep. That last one was down, spun around, and then popped out the last second.
21-18, Soaring Eagle with possession and the 3-point lead. Thunder have dropped into a 2-3 zone as well, with McCone and Hokinson at the elbows. And now a little confusion here. They're trying to set up the zone offense. Both teams switching things up a little, trying to a little chess match between coaches going. And Colosimo curls 3, no. Rebound Q.
Good job by Q. That came off the rim twice actually, but he stayed right there and got the RB.
Coming up, we'll have the InfoWest halftime reports, stats, highlights, analysis. Brought to you by the internet people at InfoWest. Learn more at InfoWest.com. Southern Utah's leaders. Turnaround jumper from the free throw line. Leishman missed it, got his own rebound. Attack left side, no. Quincy Matthews crashes, oh yeah.
He is so good on that baseline. That time he just stayed inside. The rebound came off to his side, and he muscles it up and in.
1 point game, under a minute to play. Quincy Matthews leads the Thunder. He's got 8 first half points. Christopher Ward to Colosimo, to the high post, whip it back out to Ames. Ames penetrates, backs it back out. Bruder, back to Ames. Who do you go to here? Probably Colosimo. No, it'll be Ward. Ward deep, high arcing 3, no. Rebound up high. Quincy Matthews is fouled. Loose ball, foul on, I believe, Nichols.
Yeah. Zach Nichols into the game, gets called on the personal. By the way, that is the 10th team foul, so for the last 31 seconds, it's at least a double bonus.
Thanks for joining us on Centricom, Channel 10, or Local10.tv, or on SportsRadio1061.com for our online viewers. Stick around. We'll have all the boys' action and the girls' action tonight right here on these same outlets. Quincy Matthews, free throw line. Good. 9 points now for Q.
He's just so, I think a minute ago I was thinking, he's really not having a good game. Then you look down, he's got 9 points. He's 3 out of 4 from the line, and they're keying on him, yet he's still coming through.
And he got the second into double digits, matching Colosimo's 10 with 10 of his own. Those two guys, that's the marquee matchup we talked about in our Gallion-Welker-Beckstrom pregame show, and they have not disappointed in a low-scoring defensive battle. Desert Hills has regained the lead 22-21, 18 seconds left here. Mike Juan Diego probably going to hold for one. Who do they go to?
Yeah, they do. Well, I'm going to look for number 2 over here in the corner. That would be my best guess since number 10's on the bench, Fagan Foster.
Now down to 8. They run Colosimo off a pick down low. Instead, they go to Nichols. Nichols forces it through. Shot won't go. Q with 1 second. Heave. And no good, and the Thunder will lead by 1 at the break. Mike, your reaction? Pretty good way to close the half for D Hills, huh?
I think it is a good thing. They got a good run there. They kind of settled down. I'll tell you what, I'll be honest, it helped having Malik Fagan Foster have to step out. He had 6 points. He's a very physical guy inside. But again, they withstood the rush. They finally adjust a little bit to the pressure. And, of course, they hit a couple of big free throws, which give them that 1 point lead.
All right, we're going to take a 2-minute timeout. When we come back, we'll fire up the InfoWest halftime report again on the Salisbury home scoreboard. Desert Hills 22, Juan Diego 21 in the 3A State Championship quarterfinals from the Maverick Center.
Hey, it's Rob with Today's Hit Music, B92.1. Did you know that in 45 days you can have your own home built by Salisbury Homes? They're beautiful homes. I know, because I live in one. They build communities and create lifelong friends like my new neighbors. Great quality, great service, and the best price guaranteed.
Visit alwaysaffordablehomes.com today or call Christy at 229-9485.
High-speed Wi-Fi. Not quite as important as running water in your home, but close. Centricom powers your Wi-Fi network with consistent speeds to keep all your gadgets going strong. Streaming video players, laptops, tablets, even smartphones, so you're never stuck with those big cell data charges. And talk about value. Just pick your speed and keep the Wi-Fi flowing in your home at a great low price. Upgrade your internet today. Call or visit Centricom.com to learn more. The living room. It's a great place to watch TV. Just like your backyard, break time at the office, or while on the go. Now you can watch TV everywhere. Stream your favorite shows or live TV from many channels in your cable package on any computer, tablet, or smartphone. It's all included with Centricom cable TV service for no extra cost. Sign up to watch TV everywhere today. Call or visit Centricom.com to learn more.
With internet service from Centricom, you get a fast, reliable connection to a world of information and inspiration. Just choose the bandwidth package that fits your needs and your budget. Every package delivers consistent speeds that bring the best of the web into your life. And we offer local, over-the-phone technical and professional IT support. It's why Centricom is now our area's #1 internet provider. Add internet to your bundle and save. Call or visit Centricom.com today.
Welcome back to the Maverick Center InfoWest Halftime Report here on local channel 10 and Sports Radio 106.1 ESPN, as well as sportsradio1061.com. Thanks for accessing us, and appreciate the internet people at InfoWest. They got lightning fast, high-speed internet service all over the state. InfoWest.com for all the details. And Mike, first of all, let's get your thoughts on that first half. Defensive battle, and the zone kind of gave both teams fits at times.
It did, and they both had to kind of adjust and go to some different things there. I thought, obviously, Desert Hills started out on fire. They went deep. We saw McCone. We saw Max Mills with a couple of big threes. Quincy Matthews got a bucket down low. You're thinking, okay, this is working. It seemed like it took Juan Diego just a little bit to kind of adjust. And then Fagan Foster went to where Gabe Colosimo starts to score. They've got a great inside-outside game, too. They've got the speed in Colosimo. Joel Bruder hasn't scored a lot of points, too, but he's a very good, very quick, good ball handler. Tell you, Juan Diego, top to bottom, is very, very good, as is Desert Hills. And I think that just goes to show why we have a 22-21 halftime score.
You kind of felt like all the games today could be relatively close, but if you missed it earlier today, we got some Hearst Ace hardware updates for you. Richfield raced out in front, never really looked back as they get past Ben Lohman. Willardson doing his thing. Yeah. And that's going to be a great matchup because Pineview also won. So you're going to have Willardson and Wilstead round 2. Those guys are both about 6'6", 6'7", so that's going to be a fun big man matchup tomorrow night about 5 o'clock, and we'll have that Panther game for you right here on these same sources.
I'll state the obvious there, but if you can stop Willardson, I think you stop Richfield, because he is really the key that makes it run. Watching him here today in that first game, he really was the guy who kind of stepped it up. He's got a beautiful inside little step. He got a nice little kind of a half hook swing up from 8 to 10 feet, and he can go to the rack if he needs to. But on the same token, you're right. You've got the big 6'8" kid, Cody Wilstead, who today got in a little bit of foul trouble. And I'll tell you what, you put him against Richfield, he's got to stay on the floor.
Especially with Cody Roosh out with the broken ankle for the state tournament. I hate it for the junior Cody Roosh. He was really coming alive. He's been such an important player. And without that other low post guy, Newbie has to really play the 4. And beyond that, they have some young guys like Trey Farr, but he doesn't play a whole heck of a lot. So Cody has to stay out of foul trouble. You're absolutely right. So that's what happened earlier today with Pineview and Richfield winning. And coming up next will be Bear River Dixie, and that should be another exciting matchup. We're hearing R.J. Wilgar is going to play. He's not going to be 100% after an injury that forced him to miss the final 3 quarters and that 1-point win over Payson, but that'll be coming up immediately following this one. We're at the break. Let's take a look at some of our Johnson Pediatric stats, brought to you by Dr. Cody in St. George. He'll make your kids feel right at home. iPads, movies. He has a great way to make the kids really relax, because it's not that much fun to go to the dentist, but he's the best in town.
Hey, man, I'll take a look at that. Leading scorer here in the first half for the Desert Hills Thunder is Quincy Matthews. He has 3 buckets. He's 4 out of 5 from the charity stripe, 20 points. He's the only one in double figures. But Marcus McComb, beautiful couple of deep threes for 6 points. Max Mills hit a Team Diato 3 for 3. Tanner Leishman did it the old-fashioned way. A bucket, 1 for 2 from the line for 3. And but only 5 out of 9 from the charity stripe. And obviously That's got to step up a little bit here in the first half. They do have a couple of players with 2 fouls. Austin Adams had to sit. Tanner Leishman went out with 2, but he came back and fortunately played strong and didn't pick up that third. For Juan Diego, again, they have 1 player in double figures with 10 points. That is Gabe Colosimo, and that's pretty much right on par for his per-game average. He hit a deep 3, has 2 buckets. He is 3 out of 4 from the line for those 10 points. Malik Foster, before he got hurt a little bit and sat down, 2 buckets, 2 for 2 from the line for 6. 2 points, Joel Bruder, and then 3 points for Avery Ames. As a team, though, Devin, Juan Diego made 9 trips to the charity stripe, same as Desert Hills. They knocked down 8 of the 9, and that's kept them right in this ball game.
He's Mike McGarry. I'm Devin Dixon, and we are at the break. 22-21. Desert Hills did trail by as many as 7, but they got the 1-point lead at halftime over Juan Diego on the Salisbury home scoreboard. We'll take another 2-minute timeout. When we return, we'll talk second half adjustments and get you the live play-by-play. This is the InfoWest halftime report here from the Maverick Center.
Want to make your HD TV even better? Centricom has the HD channels you want. Our HD DVR gives you total control of your experience. And we're always adding new channels to serve you better. Why settle for less? Get our full HD lineup, now with over 61 HD channels. Call or visit us online and get the best HD experience from Centricom.
Hey, it's Rob with Today's Hit Music B92.1. Did you know that in 45 days you can have your own home built by Salisbury Homes? They're beautiful homes. I know, because I live in one. They build communities and create lifelong friends like my new neighbors. Great quality, great service, and the best price guaranteed.
Visit alwaysaffortablehomes.com today or call Christy at 229-9485.
In times like these, a small business has to work smart to make it. Centricom can help. We've got the business class services you need for less. With the fastest small business internet speeds available today, the reliability of 24-hour network monitoring and superior tech support, and our commitment to grow when you do with scalability that's both fast and flexible on our own fiber optic network. Make the smart choice. Call or visit Centricom.com today.
High-speed Wi-Fi. Not quite as important as running water in your home, but close. Centricom powers your Wi-Fi network with consistent speeds to keep all your gadgets going strong. Streaming video players, laptops, tablets, even smartphones, so you're never stuck with those big cell data charges. And talk about value. Just pick your speed and keep the Wi-Fi flowing in your home at a great low price. Upgrade your internet today. Call or visit Centricom.com to learn more. The living room. It's a great place to watch TV. Just like.
And we welcome you back to the Maverick Center. Appreciate Nate and the guys from Centrotron pushing all the right buttons and doing a great job getting you the video stream on our friends at local10.tv as well as on sportsradio1061.com, and coming at you in Southern Utah on ESPN 106.1 as well. And this is game 2 of a triple header for us on radio. We will have all the girls games for you on sportsradio1061.com, so if you want to catch up with Cedar Morgan or Desert Hills Juan Diego on the girls' side later tonight, make sure you get on one of these same sources. Mike, let's take a look at some supplemental stats brought to you again by Dr. Cody Johnson at Johnson Pediatrics. Just 31% shooting for Juan Diego in that first half, 43% on 7 of 16 for Desert Hills, but the three-point shot actually part of the reason why Desert Hills has the lead. They were 3 for 5.
Yeah, they're very much so. They did go long. I was also looking at points in the paint. Juan Diego has them by 2, 10-8. But look at fast break points. Desert Hills, zip, nothing there. They have been able to get out quickly while Juan Diego has been able to get 3 buckets, 6 points. So it really is kind of back and forth, but I think those are some great keys. I think in the second half, Desert Hills is going to have to force the issue a little bit. They got to take the speed away from Juan Diego.
Well, if you've been with us throughout, it was a quick 8-0 run. Desert Hills was off to a hot start, but then Juan Diego built a 7-point lead before Desert Hills came back and retook the lead. So it really was a first half full of runs as we get ready for half number 2. Let's go back to our Camping World keys to the game, Mike. What do you see? What adjustments need to be made here for both teams?
Well, again, I thought that they should go through Quincy, and actually they have, although Juan Diego's also keying in on him, so they know. I think the key is, again, they got to keep hold of the ball. They got to look for inside out, and they've got to set up on that 3 line. They're good. They can do it. They got great 3-point shooters for Desert Hills. They've got to play. They've got a defense, so you can't let Juan Diego run.
2 words, zone breaker. Who's got the better one in the second half? Both teams utilize that zone quite a bit, and we are underway. Second half play-by-play brought to you by our friends at Morgan Pest Control, our 50 for School sponsor. And Desert Hills has possession here. Is Logan Forsyth getting it out top. McCone right angle inside to Keel, turn and face, and then go back out top to Mills. Reversal to Forsyth. Now entry into Adams. Remember, he had to sit most of that second quarter with a couple of fouls. Now back to Austin. Austin determined, baby right hook off the glass, got it.
And that's the power game that Austin Adams has just got to give him. He did a good job. He created a little bit of room and got the bucket.
First points of the game for Adams now. Miscue. Here comes Forsyth. He's lost it, though. He's down, and he's trapped. Is it a jump or a foul? I'm blocked here, Mike. I think maybe.
I think he got a timeout called.
They granted a timeout on a steal to Juan Diego, so Juan Diego will have possession. We'll hold it right here, and both teams ratchet up the intensity here to start. What a determined post move by Austin Adams. That was his first points of the game. He wanted to get in the scorebook, didn't he?
Well, and again, that's what he's got to do. He's a good post player. He's strong. He's got good size, but unfortunately, sometimes he kind of likes to come out. That time he stayed right in there. He got a little bump. It cleared a little room, and then he got the shot up.
Today's game brought to you by Rolling Stone. This timeout brought to you by our friends over there. They got the largest selection of boulders, landscape, gravel. Just look for the little rock house on Sunset. And we appreciate our friends at Crazy Bob's Audio Video, doing it right since 1984. And SUU, one decision can affect your entire future. Learn more at suu.edu. Thunder.
Yeah, by the way, Thunder got the timeout, and they have the ball.
I didn't see the point, so my mistake.
Yep.
Thunder up 24-21. Quincy Matthews puts it on the bounce. Nothing there. Shovels it back out to Forsyth. Now tries to go back to Quincy, and Forsyth has it stolen by Gabe Colosimo. He'll cross over, drive the left side, dish cross, and they're going to call it offensive foul. Max Mills, who else, taking the charge?
Yeah, good.
Gabe Colosimo.
Beautiful play by Mills. I mean, he could see Gabe Colosimo was off and running, and you knew even if he got rid of it, he was going to continue on, and so he just got position, jumped in front, and that's big because that's number 3 on Colosimo.
You're right, that is. And now full court pressure applied, and Quincy Matthews ahead of everybody. He's going to go up and lay it in softly with the right hand. No showtime for Q. He just wanted to make sure he got the bucket.
Not sure what happened, but all 5 Juan Diego players bought in and come up to the half court line. There was nobody back.
Matthews has 12 of the 26 for the Thunder. McCone has 6, leading scorers in this one. Colosimo leads with 10. Now it's going to be a drive, and a nice job by Fagan Foster using the window to put it down. He's got 6 points.
Plus, he's so strong. He dipped that shoulder just a little bit, kind of bounced Matthews back, and had an easy look.
Yeah, he looks like a next-level kid.
I agree.
Quincy, attack, left hand from the right side. They're going to call a hand check. I don't believe they're going to say on the shot, but maybe. He'll be on the floor. Trigger man will be Forsyth. Forsyth, Adams, Q, Mills, and of course McCone. Starting 5 out there for Coach Wade Turley. Uh-oh, bad pass. Mills trying to go get it. He saves it, but right to Hoffman. Hoffman ahead to Ames. Ames going to go up and lay it in with the right hand.
Yeah, out of the play, unfortunately, right on the floor in front of us was Mills. He got taken out of the play, and that left nobody back.
Mills gets it, and now they jump up man to man. Mills beats him with the dribble, gets it over the left side to McCone. He'll fake a 3. Now kick to Q. Q will drive baseline, up and under. No. And they're going to call a jump ball. Both teams tie it up.
Wow, Quincy is so good at going inside, but I tell you what, Juan Diego got some big beef down low, and they basically clogged up the inside. Quincy had nowhere to go. He tried to force it up, but he was right underneath the bucket, caused the turnover.
5:37 to go, third quarter. Still 1 point Desert Hills lead. Colosimo trying to change it with the athleticism. The right-hand finish on a finger roll scoop.
Just for the last time they got in front of him, and his momentum carried him into him. That time, UHSAA, he was able to midair kind of lean out and scoop it off the glass.
Juan Diego back up by 1. 27-26 on the Salisbury home scoreboard. Forsyth calling out a different play. Double stack out top. Q trying to rub off an Adams screen. Instead, they pop out and give it to Adams. He'll go right side to Forsythe. Now on a curl, McCone set 3 straight away, left it short. Matthews couldn't grab the rebound, but they're going to call a box out foul on Juan Diego. And who's it on?
That's Colosimo. That's 4 fouls.
No, I think they called it on. They did call it on.
They called it because he came across the top and took a swipe. But now let's see. The 2 officials are meeting together, so we'll see if they make a change. And they are. Foul's going to be charged to Avery Ames. And all of the Juan Diego fans took a deep sigh of relief right there.
No doubt. That's only Ames' second instead of 4 on Colosimo. Is that correct?
They say Ames 4th.
They say 4 on Ames?
That's what they just said.
I missed one.
I am too here.
Shot on the trigger man. Inbound goes to Q. Q baseline jumper down.
That's his shot. So good. About 10 feet out. Baseline right side. Bottom of the well.
He's got 14 to lead all scorers. Averages 20.6 a game. And now Forsythe almost with a steal. And now Bruder wants to push. Kick to the corner. Fagan Foster 3. No. Spins out. Loose ball crash. Alexander Hoffman with the rebound, and he is fouled.
I think Logan Forsythe it is on the reach-in at the end of that one. I'm kind of a little bit surprised that Fagan Foster is that deep out. He's a great player, but he's a power player. He's not a three-point shooter. He steps in 4 feet. I think he knocks him down.
Bruder, lob it to the free throw line. Fagan Foster, blocked by Austin Adams. Got it back, though. Now he goes up and puts it in. No, it popped out. How did he miss it? And now a foul on Juan Diego.
Very physical inside. And a foul that's going to be against Fagan Foster, and I believe that's his 3rd foul.
Wow, things getting physical. This is the state tournament. Win and move on, lose and go home. There's no tomorrow.
That's it. There's no tomorrow. That's exactly right. That's why everything is on the line right here, right now. But what a block there by Austin Adams. Backside help, which saved that shot.
And already 14 fouls, and we're not even halfway through the 3rd quarter. That's a concern for Coach Colosimo and Juan Diego. Here is Quincy Matthews, nifty dribbling. Skip it to the corner. Now get it back. Hokinson in. He's got it out top. Leishman also checking in for Coach Wade Turley and the Thunder. They lead 28-27. High post. Quincy Matthews, nothing but the bottom of the net.
Quincy, so good. But what a nice no-look pass from Hokinson. Looked right through it left. Matthews, turn around, 16-footer.
Left side, Ward. Skip over to Tan. Now to Fagan Foster. McCone forcing baseline. Now back out top. Good recovery defense. And now a wild pass skipped. And a 3 by Bruder. No good. Rebound Ward. Second chance opportunity for the Soaring Eagle. He's going to dribble back out. Then go back attack. Miss. And now a loose ball foul. And I think they're going to get Forsythe with the personal foul.
Yeah, Forsythe. Again, the Forsythe, not much size. And he goes in there among the trees, and they bring it down. He does what he needs to. He's going after it, but he was unable to get it. Picks up his foul.
Third foul on him. Just the second team foul here in half number 2 for the Thunder. Inbound to Bruder. Over to Ward. Now back out top. Penetrate kick. Ward again passes on a 3, and now he loses the handle. Hokinson trying to save it. And now it's a scramble on the court, and they blow it dead. Whose ball?
Alternate possession. Looks like Desert Hills.
Thunder will have it.
Wow. You can look at the physicality. Looking at that last game, by the way, both teams, Pineview and UNA, each had 2 players foul out down the stretch, and we're getting closer. We got a couple with 3 and one with 4 in this game.
Remember, if either team scores over 55 points, Holbrook Asphalt has the big score dessert in Southern Utah at 25 Main. We'll let you know. And now Max Mills with a dagger 3, a Team D 3 for Mills.
Mills again. He looked right down, saw the feet, and says, I know where I'm at. Buries it.
Momentum starting to shift a little as Desert Hills is up by 6, 33-27. Skip pass to Ward. Corner goes to Nichols. Back over to Tan. Now to the corner to Bruder. Now skip it back to Ward, who almost stolen by Q. Now back to Nichols in the corner. It's almost like the Thunder are saying, go ahead and take that quick 3 on a skip pass.
Yeah.
They're not giving up anything in the paint right now. Overplayed by Hokinson. Now a good look from the corner by Bruder, and he missed the 3. Rebound fought for, and it'll be an offensive foul on Ward, or a rebound foul on Ward, excuse me.
Chris Ward apparently pushing off underneath. You know what I think the Desert Hills Thunder right now, Devin, can afford to do is the real shooters, and they're coming back in now, weren't in the game. They were overplaying because they felt like, no, we can get back. These guys aren't going to launch a long three.
Juan Diego showing a little press to get into McCone. McCone holds back to Forsythe. Now to Mills. Mills whips it across court. It's dangerous. It was almost stolen, but Hokanson gets it. Now Thunder get it to Mills. 3 on the way. No. Loose rebound tracked down by Marcus McCone.
Great hustle by McCone. Keeps the ball for the Desert Hills.
And Quincy was jumping up and down. He was open.
He was so wide open. He went inside, went to the left hand. It wouldn't go down, but he will go to the charity stripe. That was almost comical. And I believe that's a foul on Fagan Foster, and that'll be number 4. That's 5.
Is it?
That's what they just indicated.
Wow.
I don't want to understand. There must be 4.
I have Fagan Foster for 4.
I do too, but anyway, whatever. It is 4 foul. Free throw, though, no good by Quincy as he leaves it short.
He was 4 for 5 before that miss.
Yeah, he hit 2, missed 1, hit 2. Now he's missed 1, so we can assume he's going to hit 2 here.
2:01 remaining, 33-27, and Quincy makes it 34-27, 7-point lead. The Thunder did lead by 8, but pushing it back up right now. Quincy Matthews is going to get a quick break.
Soaring Eagle, a little bit of a gamble here. They're leaving Colosman there with 3. Fagan Foster with 4. I believe Ainslow's on the bench. He's got 4.
Quincy Matthews now has a game-high 17 points as Gabe Colosimo driving in, and they're going to call a hand check on the floor. Even though he went on in and finished that, they will not count the bucket.
Mills gets the personal. That's 3 on Max.
And you don't mind Mills picking up fouls, working hard defensively against Colosimo. That's the guy you want to slow down as much as possible. And now he'll check out, though. And it will be Simister guarding Colosimo. See how Sims can do. Just a junior. Kick it out. Good look. Nichols 3. Air ball too strong. And Leishman can't corral it, though. And now, before the pass came out, a 30-second timeout granted to Juan Diego.
Yeah, Juan Diego. One of my most unfavorite. There was guys rolling all over the floor. The ball's bouncing.
We'll take it. 30-second timeout. 34-27 on the Salisbury home scoreboard. Desert Hills on top.
Hey, it's Rob with today's hit music, B92.1. Did you know that in 45 days you can have your own home built by Salisbury Homes? They're beautiful homes. I know, because I live in one. They build communities and create lifelong friends like my new neighbors. Great quality, great service, and the best price guaranteed.
Visit alwaysaffortablehomes.com today or call Christy at 229-9485.
And we're back to the Maverick Center. Devin Dixon, Mike McGarry. Thanks for accessing us today on Local10.tv or SportsRadio1061.com for our web viewers. And, of course, our radio audience in Southern Utah and your Region 9 Radio Network. And Legends Solar, our title sponsor of the state tournament here from the Maverick Center. Juan Diego basketball. 1:35 to go here, third quarter. Thunder by 7. Backdoor is there, and there's Colosimo to finish it up with the right hand.
See the beautiful quick release. He got the ball and immediately just kind of floated it right up off the glass.
He's got 14 points to lead the Soaring Eagle. Quincy Matthews has 17 to pace the Thunder. And now steal by Colosimo. One-on-one with Leishman. And Leishman tries to block it from the backside, but he cannot as he kisses it off the bank and in.
And there's a guy who this kid can take over, and he's doing his best right now. He has 6 of his team's 10 in the quarter.
Under a minute to play. Leishman out top. Puts it on the bounce and off of his own leg. Turnover Thunder.
As he was driving to the hole, just one of the defenders reached back and slapped at the ball. Happened to hit it just a bit, but it went off his foot, off of Leishman's foot and out of bounds.
And that was a problem in the first half. They had 8 turnovers, and an unforced one there as Leishman just lost it.
Under a minute to go. 3-point lead right now for Desert Hills.
They got to dig in defensively as Colosimo is starting to heat up. He's got 4 straight points. Nifty dribbling, gives it up to Fagan Foster. He finds a crease and leaping, leaning in. Athletic finish from Fagan Foster.
Well, you got to clog that middle. Anytime he can get that deep right down the lane, he's going to score, and it's a 1-point game.
30 seconds on the clock. Quincy left elbow, three-point line extended. Give it up to Hokinson. McCone, Forsythe, Adams also on the court. Adams has only had a couple shot attempts in this game. They go to him with the high post. Low bounce to Hoke. Lost it. Fagan Foster rips it away. Juan Diego can hold for the last shot.
That was a called play, and it's like Juan Diego must have been in their mind. They knew exactly where the ball was going.
7 seconds here to close the third. Deep three. Colosimo, no. Rebound, and with 2 and 1, McCone lets it fly. Good if it goes. No. We've played 3. Both teams match each other in the third quarter. As it was a 1-point halftime lead, it's a 1-point third quarter lead for Desert Hills. 34-33 on the Salisbury home scoreboard. 60-second timeout back for 3A State basketball action after this.
The living room. It's a great place to watch TV. Just like your backyard, break time at the office, or while on the go. Now you can watch TV everywhere. Stream your favorite shows or live TV from many channels in your cable package on any computer, tablet, or smartphone. It's all included with Centricom cable TV service for no extra cost. Sign up to watch TV everywhere today. Call or visit Centricom.com to learn more.
With internet service from Centricom, you get a fast, reliable connection to a world of information and inspiration. Just choose the bandwidth package that fits your needs and your budget. Every package delivers consistent speeds that bring the best of the web into your life. And we offer local, over-the-phone, technical, and professional IT support. It's why Centricom is now our area's #1 internet provider. Add internet to your bundle and save. Call or visit Centricom.com today.
Back here at the Maverick Center, Mike McGarry, Devin Dixon, Juan Diego ball. We haven't settled anything, Mike.
Well, not at all. 1-point game. We're into the fourth quarter.
Backdoor cut off the back of Mills, and Forsythe goes and gets it. Just no room to throw that needle pass. And a turnover there for Juan Diego. Now Forsythe handoff to Mills. Mills, low dribble out top, goes to Forsythe. Back to the basket. Skip pass over to Mills, left angle. Now on a curl, McCone, wanted the 3, but not enough room. Instead drives and lost it off his knee out of bounds, or last touch by Juan Diego.
Looks like Soaring Eagle must have touched it out of bounds. The officials give it back to Desert Hills. Got to be really patient. I know it's a 1-point game. I know it's fourth quarter. Got to make sure your passes.
Forsythe the trigger man, lob it into Q, and Q has it taken away. Lead pass ahead to Colosimo. Mills tracking him down, had to let him go, and he scores it. Soaring Eagle back up by 1.
18 points in the ball game. Gabe Colosimo, and they take it away.
Christopher Ward, now to Colosimo. Looking for number 20, no. Got 2 foot underneath and couldn't get it up, and it goes off the backboard, out of bounds. And last touch by who? And now everybody's pointing.
Yeah, what the Eagles, Soaring Eagle, was saying is that was blocked in part, and that's exactly right. And unfortunately, I have to agree with the officials. Quincy did get a hand on it, and then it hit the backside of the basket. That is out of bounds to Soaring Eagle.
So Juan Diego chance to build upon just a slim 1-point lead, and Colosimo already 8 second-half points, had 10 in the first half.
Yeah.
Starting to take over a little, isn't he?
Indeed, he's that kind of a player.
And he penetrates, kicks, and Fagan Foster finishes, and Juan Diego fans loving it at the Maverick Center.
Again, the power game. That is Fagan Foster. I tell you, if I was the coach, I'd say, you don't shoot from beyond about 15 feet, bud. We need you inside. That was great. And frankly, all Desert Hills could do was kind of get out of the way.
Well, and Fagan Foster and Colosimo have 28 of Juan Diego's 37 right now. They have been doing the heavy lifting as Fagan Foster completes the and one opportunity from the fabulous Freddy's free throw line. Fill it up, wash it down, and always saved. 2 Southern Utah locations, as well as in Draper. Oh, and a turnover. Mills left his feet, nowhere to go. And now a blocking foul on Mills.
Yeah.
And that's number 4 on Max.
That's frustration right there, Devin. Max threw it away, and he knew it, and he thought, I got to get over there. And so the only thing he could do was to try to get in front. He was a step behind. An easy call by the officials.
Juan Diego on a little run here. Lead is 4. Ward, Colosimo, Hoffman, Fagan Foster, and also Tan, Esley Tan in the game for the Soaring Eagle. It'll be Hokinson, Matthews, McCone, Adams, Forsythe for Coach Turley and the Thunder. Tan working on Forsythe, kicking it Ward. Coach changing the play now. He wants to cross it up. Colosimo's going to come get it. Now to Fagan Foster, 6:18 to go. Juan Diego up 38-34 on the Salisbury home scoreboard. Tan open, looking at corner three, missed it. Rebound up high, Quincy Matthews. Rebound, and he's going to try to run. Cross half court. Juan Diego, excellent job getting back defensively. Still keeping his dribble alive as Q. Now give it up to Hoke, out top. Hoke over right side to Hoke, to Forsythe. Back to Hoke. They have not been able to get Austin Adams involved in this game consistently. Just 2 points. Now Q. Reaching foul called as he kind of tried to curl down the middle of the key about the free throw line.
Chris Ward gets the personal. That is his third foul, I believe.
I have him for 3 as well.
And that will put Quincy Matthews at the line. And I mean, right now you got to hit everything. When the clock is stopped, you got an opportunity. You got to knock him down. You trail by 4 with 5:45 to go.
Quincy, first one good.
6 out of 8 from the charity stripe for Quincy Matthews.
And he got it.
7 out of 8 or 9.
38-36. Juan Diego leading after 2 from the free throw line from Quincy. And still man-to-man here, defense by the Thunder. Now it's a zone. They're in a 2-3 zone, excuse me. Fagan Foster now in the corner. Q giving him plenty of room. Now back out top to Ward. Ward over left side to Colosimo. Drive, kick, beautiful pass. And now Tan with an open look at a 3. Just missed one, and he missed another one. He's had 2 open looks. He hasn't been able to hit them.
That's right, exactly from the same spot out there. And the same thing. Quincy come up with the rebound.
Opportunity here as the momentum is hanging in limbo with 5 minutes to go. 2-point game. Adams back to Hokinson. Over to Forsythe. Lob it high to Quincy. Deflected out of bounds. Last touch by, I believe that was Alexander Hoffman.
Definitely a set play that time. A little dangerous pass, actually. It was kind of almost a no-look, and really, Quincy was pretty surrounded. Fortunately for the Thunder, was knocked out of bounds.
Going to Forsythe to Q. They keep trying to force it to Q. Yeah. Some tough catches in traffic. Matthews now going to drive, kick. Hokinson thought about the 3. Instead, goes to Adams, and he lost the handle.
Wow.
He was looking at a pass, and he didn't have the ball. And Colosimo in transition, athletic move, and ripped down the rebound after the miss was Austin Adams. Thunder have numbers if they want to run. They get it to Q. Q, spin move, floater, short, and Forsythe somehow gets the rebound. Kick to Hoke, wide open 3 down the barrel. He left that short, rebound Colosimo. Forsythe fouls.
Wow, that's the 4th on Logan Forsythe. But I think it was a good foul because I think other than that, Colosimo was off perhaps for a fast break. Getting very chippy, very tough inside. But both teams, Devin, frankly, playing very well. That's why we have a 2-point game late in the game.
It's been Quincy Matthews, Gabe Colosimo putting their teammates on each other's backs and saying, let's go, boys. Who's going to finish strong? 4:10 to go. Juan Diego up by 2. Just a reminder, we'll have a quick locker room postgame show with some awards and stats, and then we'll be getting you ready for Dixie Bear River coming up next on these same stations. And now timeout, full one by Juan Diego. We'll take it. 3:55 left, 38-36, Juan Diego by 2. We'll be back after this to the Maverick Center for the finish of the 3A state quarterfinals between these two teams.
Want to make your HD TV even better? Centricom has the HD channels you want. Our HD DVR gives you total control of your experience. And we're always adding new channels to serve you better. Why settle for less? Get our full HD lineup, now with over 61 HD channels. Call or visit us online and get the best HD experience from Centricom.
Hey, it's Rob with Today's Hit Music, B92.1. Did you know that in 45 days you can have your own home built by Salisbury Homes? They're beautiful homes. I know, because I live in one. They build communities and create lifelong friends like my new neighbors. Great quality, great service, and the best price guaranteed. Visit
alwaysaffordablehomes.com today or call Christy at 229-9485.
Back to the Maverick Center. Devin Dixon, Mike McGarry, and Mike Crunch Time, who will be clutch for their respective teams.
Well, we know who's going to try to be clutch. I tell you, got to keep your eye on Gabe Colosimo, but he's also got Malika Fagan Foster, who now is in double digits as well. That's a great combo to have.
Ward left side. Now to Colosimo, whip pass to Fagan Foster. He'll turn and face, put it on the bounce, penetrate, spin move, blocked by Adams. Adams rips it away. And Adams is fouled, and Fagan Foster got the worst end of that, it looked like.
Yeah, I think he came out behind, and not knowing he was back there, I believe it was Adams just kind of ripping that ball away. May have popped him with an elbow. Totally unintentional, but right now some big free throws coming up, and this kid can hit. You hope he does, Austin Adams.
Austin Adams, you'll see when he shoots his free throws, he's not square. He's very slanted. He'll put that right foot way forward, but it's the release that he focuses on. Adams only 2 points in this game. Clock stopped at 3:41. First free throw attempt from the Fabulous Fudgies foul line is not going to get the roll. It is going to get the roll. I thought it was going to go right.
I did too. You couldn't miss it. Well, you could almost miss it. That hit the side, roll to the back, and then dropped in. Big hit. Now maybe Adams can get it to make it look a little better.
I shouldn't have doubted Austin Adams.
There you go.
One more coming to try to tie this game. You can hear the Juan Diego students making a little noise, and Adams missed the second, so he splits them. And rebound to Hoffman. Colosimo.
Yeah, 1 point game with 3.5 to go in the game.
Colosimo feeling his way, never lost a dribble, now attacks in traffic, and they call a foul. I don't know about that one, Mike. But Colosimo rewarded for attacking.
And the foul's on Quincy Matthews. He gets the personal.
A lot of times when you attack like that, you are going to get the benefit of the doubt. Colosimo to the free throw line, and the first one is good. I have him for 19.
That's what I've got him for. That ties Quincy Matthews for High Point game honors, as Matthews also with 19.
And that one good as well. And here comes Forsyth, and it looks like a little three-quarter court, half-court trap. Skip it across to McCone, 40-37. Juan Diego up by Trey. 3:15 to go. Forsyth looking for Quincy in the corner. Instead goes to McCone, set three, and he got it! Nothing but the bottom. A team D three, and Coach Turley wants a timeout. We're tied at 40.
What a shot, what a play, and again McCone, ice in the veins as he just calmly knocked it down.
Marcus McCone has 3 Team D auto sales triples, great quality, selection, and price. 488 East St. George Boulevard in St. George. Man, we haven't settled a thing. 40-40, 309. This timeout brought to you by Rolling Stone and of our friends at Morgan Pest Control, our 50 for Schools sponsor. They got the lawn and garden division. Can aerate your lawn this spring, get that fertilization, get it ready for the hot weather to come in southern Utah. And of course, make sure you use them for your pest control. Those cockroaches, ants will be out pretty soon. And they have donated over $10,000 to local schools in southern Utah in our 50 for Schools program. Thank you, Morgan Pest Control.
Yeah, that was a huge hit. Obviously, it's a three-pointer, and that ties the game. But I felt like at that point, the Desert Hills must get some points. They had to hit the shot because Juan Diego was starting to get a little momentum. Now we're back even with 3:09 to go.
He's Mike McGarry. I'm Devin Dixon. Andy Griffin, third member of our crew, hanging out here at the Maverick Center. We're going to be up here giving you the action as far as our local teams will take us. We know that we will be back here tomorrow at 5 for Pineview Richfield. Both those two teams have already won here today. Will Desert Hills play Bear River or Dixie? Well, they don't know yet because they got to take care of Juan Diego, and they're all knotted up in a barn burner. Juan Diego, Gabe Colosimo has other ideas. Gives it up to Tan. Tan back to Colosimo. Colosimo sees Matthews come out and hedge. Goes to Bruder, gets it back. Every possession magnified. Colosimo, deep three, left it short. Rebound. Quincy Matthews gobbles it up.
Great job. Good rebound. I mean, they had to get that one on the miss. I mean, guess who? 22 right there.
Now it's McCone handing off to Forsyth. Forsyth signals the play. Nervous anticipation how this one will play out. Matthews left-hand finish. Oh my goodness, he muscled through it and got it to go.
The fact that he can shoot with either hand like that, that made the difference. The right hand was definitely blocked. He lays it in with the left.
He's got 21, a game high, and more importantly, a 2-point lead, 42-40 for the Thunder. Approaching just 2 minutes to go in this contest. And timeout. Juan Diego wants to talk about it. Not a bad idea. And it's a 30-second timeout. We'll take it. 30-second timeout. 42-40 on the Salisbury home scoreboard. Desert Hills has the slight edge.
Hey, it's Rob with Today's Hit Music, B92.1. Did you know that in 45 days you can have your own home built by Salisbury Homes? They're beautiful homes. I know, because I live in one. They build communities and create lifelong friends like my new neighbors. Great quality, great service, and the best price guaranteed.
Visit alwaysaffordablehomes.com today or call Christy at 229-9485.
And we're back at the Maverick Center. Thanks for accessing us on Centricom, Channel 10, Local 10.tv, or Sports Radio 106.1 or SportsRadio1061.com. And crunch time here, 2:02 to go, 42-40 Desert Hills. He's Mike, I'm Devin, and this is a good game.
That's right, and he's Gabe, and he's cute. Those are a couple of guys that are making it happen here.
Hand off to Bruder. Looking back to Colosimo. Colosimo straight away, working on Mills, who's got foul trouble. Now to the corner, Tan. Another three. Missed it. Rebound, Marcus McCone. Huge rebound. Over to Forsyth. And with the miss, Juan Diego not going to press. I'm surprised they haven't went back to that press. It actually forced some turnovers.
Yeah, it did.
Mills to Q. Q knifing down the lane. And he is fouled, and he will go to the line to shoot two.
Yeah, there with a pretty hard foul was Alexander Hoppen, but it wasn't vicious, it wasn't mean. He made sure he didn't get the shot away, and Q's getting up a little bit slow.
Well, I think as he followed through to make sure there was no and one, he got hit along the bridge of the nose. Maybe with the ball, I don't know. It was, but no, he's up, he's fine, folks. And he toes the Fabulous Freddy's free throw line. 2-point lead for the Thunder. Q can make it, three, and he got it. That's big. This is the last 1-and-1. They'll be in the double bonus the rest of the way. Desert Hills only has 17 fouls, so still some 1-and-1 situations for the Soaring Eagle if it comes down to that. Quincy for the second. He left that one short, so a 3-point lead as he split a pair.
1.5 minutes to go, 43-40.
Colosimo blocked. And if that's on Mills, then he will be done. And I believe it is on Max Mills.
And he knows it, yeah. Once again, good idea, but Max, frankly, just a step slow, couldn't get there in time, and Max will go to the bench. I think the worst part about that is he's out, and you put a pretty good free throw shooter at the charity stripe.
The senior Max Mills will have to watch the final 128. Logan Hokanson will check in. Also, Tanner Leishman is going to check in, and he's going to come in for Austin Adams. And to the line is Gabe Colosimo, 19 in the contest. 20 in the contest. Make it 21.
Yeah. He has now got 6 in a row, Devin, after missing his first free throw.
Tonight's game brought to you by Toniquent Networks. See how Toniquent Networks can assist your home or business with high-speed fiber. ToniquentNetworks.com, and the free throw is good.
And we're not at 43 all. Or excuse me, 43-42.
And now a turnover. Uh-oh.
Wow, they call that a charge.
Yep.
Offensive foul on Quincy.
And he's getting an explanation from the official. Huge critical call with 1:25 to go. Does not go the Thunder way.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was one of those could have gone either way.
Quincy not in foul trouble, but still the turnover now. Juan Diego can retake the lead. 43-42. Thunder by 1. Winner will move on to play tomorrow night back here at the Maverick Center. Loser's season comes to an end. Hotly contested game so far. Really good defense throughout by both teams. Fagan Foster, spin move. And they call travel on Fagan Foster. Turnover the other way. Poetic justice? You don't know.
Maybe so. I don't know. Wow. A minute 14 to go. 43-42. I tell you what, Desert Hills, you have got to score this time down.
And they're going to have to deal with the pressure. Quincy gets it in to Forsyth. Forsyth, lead pass ahead to Hokinson. Hokinson ahead to McCone. McCone back out to Hokinson. Thunder don't have to hurry here, but they do have to be careful not to turn it over. Here comes the trap. Get it to Hokinson. Hokinson dribbles it back out. 55 seconds to go. 1 point game. Thunder with the lead in the ball. Quincy doubled. Gets rid of it to Hoke. And how long do you go before you foul, or now what's the call? Timeout, Desert Hills.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. The double team came, and Coach Turley, sensing the turnover was about to happen, takes the timeout. It is a full timeout, and we'll take it. 46 seconds to go. When we come back, Desert Hills leads 43-42 on the Salisbury home scoreboard.
In times like these, a small business has to work smart to make it. Centricom can help. We've got the business class services you need for less. With the fastest small business internet speeds available today, the reliability of 24-hour network monitoring and superior tech support, and our commitment to grow when you do with scalability that's both fast and flexible on our own fiber optic network. Make the smart choice. Call or visit Centricom.com today.
High-speed Wi-Fi. Not quite as important as running water in your home, but close. Centricom powers your Wi-Fi network with consistent speeds to keep all your gadgets going strong. Streaming video players, laptops, tablets, even smartphones, so you're never stuck with those big cell data charges. And talk about value. Just pick your speed and keep the Wi-Fi flowing in your home at a great low price. Upgrade your internet today. Call or visit Centricom.com to learn more.
Here we are back at the Maverick Center. High school basketball presented by Legend Solar. Learn more at legendsolarteam.com as Quincy Matthews inbounds to Leishman. Leishman quickly to Hokinson. Back to Quincy Matthews, and they fouled Logan Hokinson.
Yeah, foul's going to be charged to Alexander Hoffman. That's a case where I think you see if you can get the steal, let him come in, but you can't run a lot of clock, so you foul. And they go after Hokinson. Hokinson 0 for 2 in the game.
And he'll shoot 2 critical ones. And the first from the Fabulous Freddy's foul line is good.
Well, how's that for the young guy to step up there and knock that one down? .41.5 seconds remaining in the game, and he got the pair, Devin.
Second one good. Thunder up by 3. And here comes Juan Diego, left side, Fagan Foster. Giving him space, now to Tan. Tan almost double dribble, it looked like. Did they say no? Now it's Colosimo, deep 3. Looks online, it's short though. Rebound Tanner Leishman. And they got to foul Leishman. And Leishman will walk down to shoot free throws with 21 seconds to go. And this crowd is loud.
Wow, very loud. We're right in front of the student section, and across the way, the local fans are loving this one. That was a good look, Devin. You called it. He was right on line, just a little bit strong, came off that back rim hard. And again, I'll tell you, a real key in this game may be that rebound there by Tanner Leishman.
2 huge free throws coming. Thunder up 3. And the first one is up, and it is...
That's huge.
Good.
Now it's a 2-possession game, but there's a lot of time. 21.5 seconds.
One more. Good. Both. Good. Thunder by 5. And here comes Colosimo. Stop. Pop. 3. No. Rebound. McCone. They got to foul quick, and they do. And Marcus McCone will shoot free throws with 12 seconds left, and he can ice it from the line. The Thunder fans making some noise. They are seconds away from advancing.
They're feeling it absolutely right now. And when you force Juan Diego, you know who it's going to. It's going to Gabe Colosimo. And they did a good job of fronting him, not giving him an easy look, but getting that hard shot up. But then again, getting in for the rebound. 2 big rebounds.
And Quincy Matthews talking with his crowd saying, that a boy, way to cheer us on.
Yeah, he's loving it there.
And the first free throw is good. This Thunder team was a kind of an underdog in this game by many. but they never doubted that they could do it themselves. And McCone's first is good. One more coming. Lead is 6 right now, and McCone makes it 7.
Wow.
49-42. You just don't want to foul. Let him have the shot.
Yeah. Token.
Massimo. Stop. Pop. Deep 3. No. And that'll do it. 5 seconds. They won't foul.
It's all over.
Thunder. Advance. Semis. Thunder win. Final 49-42. Quincy Matthews putting this team on his back, but he had help. McCone was there with 3 triples in this game. Max Mills with a couple more. And down the stretch, they made their free throws. Mike, your reaction to the win for the Thunder?
I tell you what, I'm very, very impressed. I thought they really withstood the pressure by Juan Diego. They did lose the lead, but they fought back from behind, and then they turned to the guys they always turn to. Quincy Matthews, I thought Max Mills defensively played some tough time. But Marcus McCone, everybody that had to do what they needed to do, did it. And I give some credit. Tanner Leishman only got 5 points, but some huge rebounds.
All right, let's take a 2-minute timeout. When we come back, we'll deliver you the locker room post-game show. We'll name our Dat Strucking player of the game, our AWP Playmaker play of the game, and our super sub brought to you by Jimmy John's. And then we don't have much time because we're about 10 minutes away from Bear River Dixie coming up here from the Maverick Center. Stick around.